In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build an invoice tracker in Notion. Open Notion and go straight to your main workspace dashboard. Once you're there, look over to the left sidebar, scroll to the bottom of that sidebar and click Add a Page. As soon as the new page opens, give it a clear title. Type Invoice Tracker. This will be the main page where your freelance billing system lives, so keep the title simple and easy to recognize. Now move into the body of the page. Click into the empty area and type /database inline. From the menu that appears, choose Database Inline. This inserts a database directly on the page, instead of creating a separate full-page database. That's useful here because it keeps your invoice tracker and any supporting notes in one place. Once the inline database appears, you'll notice options around the database setup area. On the right side, Notion may show suggestions for how to build it out. You can start from an empty data source if you want full control, and that's a great option if you want to customize every column yourself. You may also see an option to import a CSV if you already track invoices in a spreadsheet and want to bring that data into Notion. If you have existing records, that can save time. If not, stay with a fresh database. You may also see suggested templates such as Creative Project, Content Calendar, or Task Tracker. Those are just general ideas from Notion. But for this workflow, you're building an invoice system, so you can either ignore those suggestions or click More Templates if you want extra inspiration. If you open the search inside Templates or the AI-powered setup, type a prompt that clearly describes what you want. Something like create an invoice tracker for freelance billing. Then give Notion a moment to generate the structure. While it works, you may see progress messages such as creating database, adding properties, adding views, or adding pages. Let that finish completely. Depending on your workspace speed, it might take a minute. You can usually track the progress from the sidebar, so just wait until the setup is fully complete before editing anything. When the generated tracker appears, open it and review the layout. In some cases, Notion may suggest extra setup or related business documents. If you see something like a business roles and responsibilities document or another suggested companion page, you can continue through that prompt if it's useful to you. But for the invoice tracker itself, your main focus is the database. Click Continue when needed so you can get into the editable board or table. Now start customizing the database so it actually works as an invoice tracker. Click Open Database if Notion is showing a preview version first. Once you're inside the editable database, begin by adjusting the properties, which are the columns of your table. The default name column should be used for the invoice title. You can name each entry something like Invoice for Project A or Invoice for Retainer Work, whatever makes sense for your workflow. Next, add the key properties you'll need. Create a client property so you know who the invoice belongs to. Add an invoice number property so each invoice has a unique reference. Add an amount property and make sure it uses a number or currency format. Add an issue date property for when the invoice was created. Add a due date property for when payment is expected. Then add a status property. For status, use select options such as draft, sent, paid, overdue, and maybe partial if you sometimes receive split payments. You can also add a payment date property, which is helpful for tracking when money actually came in. If you want a cleaner financial overdue, add another property called balance due. That way, if an invoice is only partially paid, you can still see the remaining amount. If your work is project-based, you might also want a project property, so each invoice connects to a specific job or client engagement. After the properties are in place, start entering a few sample invoices. This helps you test whether the layout makes sense. Click New and create an entry. Fill in the invoice title, the client, the invoice number, the amount, the issue date, the due date, and the current status. Add 2 or 3 more entries with different statuses so you can see how the tracker behaves in real use. Now switch your attention to the appearance and views. If you want to change how the database looks, click the menu icon with 3 horizontal dots or the ellipsis near the database. From there, you can adjust layout settings, change colors where available, and make the page easier to scan. Keep the design simple so unpaid and overdue invoices stand out clearly. Create views that help you manage billing quickly. Keep one main table view for all invoices. Then create filtered views for paid, sent, and overdue. For example, in the overdue view, filter the database so it only shows invoices where the due date has passed and the status is not paid. That gives you an instant list of follow-ups. You can also sort by due date so the oldest unpaid invoices appear first. If you like, use the AI option in the lower right corner to help refine the tracker. You can ask it to add useful properties, suggest filtered views, or improve the structure based on your freelance workflow. Just review whatever it creates so the setup stays relevant to your own process. At this point, your invoice tracker is fully built and ready to use inside your current Notion account. You now have a dedicated page, a working database, customized invoice fields, and practical views for monitoring what's been sent, paid, or overdue. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. From here, the key is consistency. Every time you create a new invoice, add it to this database right away, update the status as soon as you send it, and change it again once payment comes in. If a due date passes, your overdue view will help you catch it fast. That means less guesswork, fewer missed payments, and a much cleaner billing workflow. You can always keep improving this system over time. Add notes, connect invoices to clients, or build a separate dashboard later if you want a higher-level business overview. But even in this simple form, this Notion invoice tracker is already a strong freelance billing system that's practical, organized, and easy to maintain. And that's it. You've successfully built an invoice tracker